The postman had to deliver a very urgent letter. This letter was addressed to 3 people on a ship. The letter unexpectedly flew out. Homer hooked the letter with a fishing hook and pulled it up. It was a letter from Mo. He wanted to elope with one of their wives. At this point, the cruise ship was already far from the shore. The 3 men didn't know whose wife would be taken. Apu decided to call his wife, but his phone had no signal. The priest's phone had run out of battery. Homer's phone managed to connect, but the signal was very weak.
Oh, damn it!
Suddenly, he thought of sending a text message, but just as he finished typing the message with a long stick, his phone sank into the river. Then the 3 men started to recall whether they had offended their wives. First, it was Homer's turn. He had fought with Marge's mother and her sisters at Marge's mom's house, which made Marge very upset. Then came Apu's memory. On a rainy day, he took his wife and kids to Mo's bar to change clothes. On the way home, he realized they were missing one child. Mo told Apu that the child was still at the bar. The 2 of them had a big argument. Manjula just left him and went to the bar by herself.
Hours later, she returned, smelling of beer and pickled eggs. I know no more.
I do.
It turned out that Homer was also there at the time. She complained about Apu to Mo. To comfort Manjula, Mo took her and the kids to play a game happily. But soon, Homer was called away by Marge. Finally, it was the priest's turn to remember. He realized his wife didn't seem as happy as she appeared. Helen often sat alone in the church, and Mo was there to comfort her. They had a very good conversation, and Apu even saw Helen's hand resting on Mo's knee.
That's right. She touched his knee. His knee.
Later, the 3 men got on the bus back home. Homer looked through the window and saw Marge packing her bags. Worried, he rushed into the house.
Marge, no! Stop packing your painting supplies!
It wasn't Marge after all. He saw the packed bags and plane tickets, and it turned out that Helen wanted to go on a trip with him. Seeing this, Apu felt his heart sink. He returned home and found Manjula and Mo sitting on the sofa, but nothing had happened between them. This was all part of Mo's plan. He did this to help his friend's marriage. Mo wanted the 3 men to learn to respect their wives.
Mo, I don't know whether to punch you or kiss you, so I'm gonna do both.